So one thing you really have to know about me is that I really love foreign languages. Russian is actually my 5th foreign language. So before that I took Spanish, French, and German, and now Arabic. And I decided to take Russian just because I wanted to challenge myself, and it was something different. It has a different alphabet. The sound is it's way more unique than the other languages I've taken. So I wanted something foreign.
I just love languages, and I thought Russian is really cool. And also my idol for music is Alexander Rybak, and he's a violinist from Belarus. Learning the language helped me understand his music more, and that's what I wanted. And yeah.
I literally my thought process was, well, Russian sounds interesting. And I had about zero intention of sticking with it. I was pretty much like, oh, we'll try it out, and we'll get to week 2 and I'm going to say, well, this is terrible, and then we're going to be gone, and that's going to be it. And I'll do German next semester or something like that. But
the dartboard of choices.
It was a metaphorical dartboard. Like, I did it all but the dartboard, the actual dartboard. So, long story short, I had Professor Messerpova for 101, and she is, bar none, one of the best professors I've ever had, one of the best people I know. She was just fantastic, and I really enjoyed the class. I decided to stick with the minor, and the rest is, I guess, history at this point.
So one thing I find really cool about Russian language and culture is, actually, that's hard. I have to think about that for a sec.
My favorite thing about Russian is how the words come together to form different words in predictable ways that we don't have quite in English.
When I went to Russia this past summer was how much everything there is almost exactly opposite to the United States. And I mean, from being on opposite side of the planet to like speaking a different language. Maybe this was just my experience, but it seemed like people walked on a different, like kind of a different side of the sidewalk. So like I'd always be bumping into people. Like they even wear their wedding rings on their right hand instead of the left. And so it's just like little things like that was just like you kind of cued in on after a while. That was just really, I guess like enriching, if that's a good word. So.
What is it? This is me, obviously. And this is someone who does not speak any English at all, who I became friends with and I still communicate with, and it's been an amazing experience being able to communicate with someone who doesn't speak my language. It was really sort of like a learning experience and empathy almost for people who don't speak English very well. Like, I understand that now, because I have tried to communicate in Russian and failed very, very badly.
You know how like here, if you're on a bus or something and you're trying, like people will kind of like move out of your way if you're trying to get by or something like that. That was not the case. Like people would not move out of the way, and it wasn't like they were being rude. It was just like you were literally supposed to, and the norm was to just kind of push people out of the way. And like the minute you'd like there'd be some like little old lady there, and you're just like excuse me, and they'd look at you weird for saying like excuse me, but then like if you like push the old lady out of the way, we were like, oh, he needs through, like, and